Finally, the hour has come. The moment of truth is here with us. The NPP has been annihilated, devastated. They've been broken. They wanted to break the eight. Unfortunately, they couldn't. The NDC won massively. And this is to tell you that what God had decided will always be the will of the people. And so when the people speak, that's the voice of the Creator and Almighty. Welcome to the program, Ghana Speaks with me, Enoch. Today we're going to look at the factors, what led to the defeat of the NPP, those responsible, and what should be done. We will also try and caution or send a word of caution to the NDC. Some element that we believe must be looked at going forward. And once these people try their best possible to learn how to communicate properly, it will be of help to them. The program proudly brought to you by Hawk Investigations and Betic. When it comes to investigative related issues, the company to follow on from undercover to investigative journalism to investigative report to investigative work. Call on the Hawk Investigations on 020-7841-980. 020-7841-980. Once you call them, a pretty lady will be at the other side, the receiving end, to speak to you to understand the magnitude of your challenge or problem. When it comes to computers, websites, hosting, designing of apps and so on and so forth, you want the best apps. The company to follow on is Betek Corporation. Call Betek on 0542 978514. 0542 978514. My name is Enoch. This is Ghana Speaks. We'll be right back after this. This is Hawk TV. Ebusemo hunya akwaba. NPP one brono waso. Yemu binom ya kacha wonda da madi besi, but wenti. Since the election, I've had calls from people, some asking me if I am a prophet. And I say no, I'm not a prophet. We've taken time and years to research, years, to study, to understand the political terrain. This is what we do. So many a time we tell people to pay attention to the quirky and listen to us when we speak. For those of you who are not abreast of what we said, I'm going to play some of the videos to your listenership and to your viewership. Then you will know some of the things that we said way back. It's rather unfortunate attention was not given to what we said. Some listened, some didn't. We've been in this terrain for a long time. So before we tell you something, we know where you are coming from. Make catch out that Ghana Korea Yowomi. For a party to break the eight on your possible. America proud one head mad no naha. On your possible. Yeah, Kenya wantasi. There will be me catch on there. The kind of defeats NPP and here about Sofano about more than Mama Hama Oluzi 2016. Tiasama Meken. Also there, the next very election year already 2024. Whoever wins no. So we mean a lot of numbers for parliament because 2-3 numbers are all could be the same thing basically. Into the next very one day, also there mean convincingly pop. And believe you me, the way Nyamaro talk one day, my Nyamaro talk me san here defeater NPP for Sofano. He be see that. He be on see that. Into one show on your because one my NDC more room to operate. Say on there, share Monkwado US, Kamala Harris, on it, Donald Trump. Tama, Donald didn't crossing, I say business ideas, so you know, or one or two bomb BB, or that one, not Kamala, will spend the time, I will be channel, or respond to insult, no. The one now, and why business, or a insult, no whole campaign. Now, so I can message a chunk of. That's massive. And this is from why busy work out them while they are campaigning. Yesterday at this very time, you know. Yes, more and Yama Oroko. Into mobile in the next very parliament, you know. We do my Sati. Yes, also you will be catch one day. About to is about me to between 43 to 47%. Why is it? That's why magic. The man I catch on Mahama between 51 to 53%. I possible than Subia. There's also a catch a cheddar. About to Muswa Ayada, bear 3-4% to be, another be 1% to be. Now, Island down Yashi, another walk a bear 100,000 80,000. May a Biano, Wabi. Now, make some kede Ghana Hano, the party be break no on ye easy. Shall sama making for percentages no. 70% in Obama. Oman pay Mahama may tap in between 51 to 53% at most. Between 51 to 53% the Obenya. Oman penny that you train Baumia. Between 43 to 47% at most. Between 43 to 47% at most. Then I'm between 43 to 47. The two power na cheddar magic. Cheddar I possible and mechanical from 3 to 4% will lock about. Will come by there and here near 1% be near. So we can buy, but we about 3 to 4%. Or in reality, I make catch on. After Ireland, I'm here being 100,000, be another 80,000. 1% I'm here in your own. The best of my about call. But in so what to my opinion, my possible be about 2% to be. Maybe. In California, Kenya, and I want to be junk of. I want to bomb. I don't know. Washama. Obi baby said that. Tell my uncle for some. Hey, Charlie, say no win I did. I on your magic when you be by a day, yeah. Not say. After the voting pattern from 1992 to this time, this is how we vote. Into a bet in your say, into say, Uncle for Sato was just some combi kika can send me a boot to my catcher and I don't know, unsi. Mowesi a repetition of 96, then a little bit of 2000. Now, you pay me more and a mondo, not them defeaty obey. Mumbacha would wire down coffin. Obi today, Chairman wound to me. Chairman wound to me. Now no casa. Now I yell. Pepet na TV do to me kere, Jena no poko adman, a casa de anyan sebio. I will meti, mammy paying at them, you took them kese. Nana nanum I don't know what I show. It's a TV do no way you go ban or that war, not that war. Me one no be when peeping. Koko obinya krawato a card bearing member Kokompo Unisika na de goodbye at the total war. You team ko kijina aso dem eyi billion wa bama obi de botton sanum odibo to school fees kra ayesan na like free SHS wansem na NPP for NDC wire number 8 na wadan kwan e besesen na I number 9 na kikadami semi editwa wa ho second na so twe na asobia eso no eso today mempe meka kese bi eso gigigigi beka do obi akom atwesi no do our chairman should vote Ashanti region when are you proud? Chairman want me. So for me one of them was always sinful. Second person in matter no nyom awu eye wana say nim do bi chem mobo samekaya ne mejai mi ya somdre Being here, sir. Samekaya, Nemeja, Joe Bichem. Nunu, your friend at Tobichem, no electricity. I don't know if he's still on radio. I'm not too new be there. I want ne wanna. I will a wanna. Ewu na da wama kuna kudo na menshe so be ye ya. Ewu na da wo boy wuna kudo na menshe so be ye ya. Abraham tiasi ya meyi mi yankupona yo. Ewu na da wo boy wuna kudo na menshe Atobichem. I won't esha one. She's a majority leader. I feel Mark no as an American. Mbiso, she's a majority leader. I don't know what they are a force na eja. Okitawan which we feel same. I'm sure you call a little before man no we chewing same baby. You boo one machine. I tell them parliament NPP na some because I in the day Oluzi because Usher number na walokwana he can't be part of such numbers. Have you seen this? I know what about Mojamon Sadiq, John Domelo, Ebi Bright, Mojamon from Ngote Felix, Okuja told down or what the dog, or bear breast no shin, Mojamon or bear day. You catch one day, and spend more time when your man in for Swinido, Wabra na court, na NDC for when we will crash it, or ye, Juma. Na drag NPP for a pede a majority by force. About 1 month. A search him Mr. Bosu the Madi 1 year. A fair marking ethically City FM say Channel 1 TV reporter. Us minority that's an listen if you can. A bection how Osere address. Ebeyo Paddy Mukrom in the Minya Fantini. Brapping. Wankoye. I also osede wesi form because of what I say one day kofubo hunde arrogant enyeme bien na nkofo aka for won how I will control power now that arrogant nature of some of you arrogance radima na adi nyala asesa nti hwe let's na mama no nti how them leadership position no anye ready to be a leader no at the mom shamaneli Edwa kuku no wutum nti MPCP wo jo adana wa twena ne de se na ehun ekọ form ka share grounds na nka dem breaking the 8 na kanyeme pi wo anka na court nka wo nro wo mpo the more na was spend the time court na wo hye nkofo ebufu yento abama wa ekeje MPP nti boache Eugene boache ntwika asem bi ayam da pa openyin no I say, the oath is to the hot people, not to NPP. Another person who also Bempa no a morning show the BBLSF and I'm no correspondent. Another method the BBLSF and one correspondent to Ghana. Ogusu Bempa no you do the BBLSF in London. I don't know one morning show. Now I'm one correspondent to Ghana. Yes. Munyapa. But me take kese bi do ase there. So no kwa dem nyim. Mantu ona no ba me take kese bi do ase there. Sa batu yankopɔ ne ma NDC win na kyerɛ anyame. Sa kadam kasa na for one for twitwifo because of politics nti. Wo so ebeye ahantan ba won akyɛ kese bi obefonum kese num du. How? Yimpa ewo wa Jacob asem bi waka Jacob say bo say God resist the pride. Nyame obro bi o ma no hondo no obranase. Factual. Eka ho na NPP we lose massively like this. Another person Napo one some ekeken who behavior no one boa candidate by omian anyway. Now I may spend the time because during the election me can who MP. That number 2 position no crown. Who can afford that or falling on you. Another person, Asante Bejetu, Executive Secretary to the President, This is course no fun. Awo no wunya gabi otreda ko me ye on one. E kire on why there password in code what to war around another. On kotin na no password in quotes. Dan password no e tese wan kotin wa dem wa e kedem click no na wa dem wa able to akide ko hu na nado. Na sen kan wo de a entu hu na nado. To the extent the MPs was so line do ko hu president moa wa ma no kwan wa ma won kwan mo ko hu. Nkofo bi ho a they wanted to share some pieces of info with the president and go to am president we hu ne left and right wa ma kwan because on kotin we kita key na password no. She odu baby no awo ba fry awo Gabi there de facto prime minister ma wo beka no Gabi de yan bra penina because time now run statesman newspaper those times na moko organize workshop be and a park Cranton Richard Sky any days no the statesman newspaper from vibe to that place now we participate to one them workshop no the Gabi de yan bra de penina. But nkofo bohun dey arrogant awu na santi beje to contract abadi bibia bohun dey ahyanwonsa say hu wo bobudin de facto prime minister say hu smoothness level si say bedu awu ni wona eyimpa majority no I feel why Jeff won say nkra so hu mo we see another person, Morris Ample, lawyer or person in some academy that me who be that spiritual lawyer, no be that attack a soon in some dama there afaba and whom motia na what to abana in this voting a best son, about motia best son, in motiano and a what to the mab would tell one another body. In motia and a what to the mab would tell one another body. What has Imotia like a serious country or be a highly educated like that? As Imotia what to aba. Ebe we are saying Imotia what to abada. And some I came when I could no and abandon. Finally, young Papa Nanado. Wabra ministers no for the first time in history from Nkrumah Basin in the I stand to be corrected. The government who MPs wabaka cho there. Wo minister ni sinifom yentu mfa ni yedwuma si minister ni fom anye esanso ketchan for one soul wa bra wo ba wo bo national anthem onyin bi wo bo national anthem what because na no ho fan e ma wo interior minister okaka ketchan don soul hwe me setenten won sa na wo ba wo bo anthem na wo be jin fundo wale hede oyo call nini anem da Ghana for ehwe power oya dibio kitawa numu yedu ehwe soja funya ahwase hospitals ankesi nya ahwase ehwe professors wonya ahwase bank ahwase bibia ahwase ade pebiate wonsa because of the constitution na wosan aka constitution no Ghanaian president oya more like demigod. However manyame ahihya no na wa ahihya wi dem na identity yipa kekre bi ne wonya power wotum wo hye won do ama power no onfo won tim ahade no ene osira mahama yan papa odu tuni tim the Ghana for market say 8 good years the miwi amabo ho fair lesson wo life him mama element of arrogance be on bawumu na be arrogant person. And I want point is how the minimum they are very gentle. Nemom Akwabi one party name friend of Mustafa Bandio Sade, Deputy General Secretary. On the morning show on Adum TV, 9th December, on a Ampofo, AJ Assembly of Ken Kofi P Shisana Oba. Why that Baumia also concede defeat? No, I'm a genuine side or delay. Baumia said I concede defeat, but James be delay a result. The master may king. Share NPP lose the will lose on Saturday into the will lose was started to lose from 2016. A bonda bottle now what no or yeah Saturday no send what wa. Yes, massively no. Ukofo botu amon. Be wonder voting the bubble form. Because why? Because of some of these utterances, some of these words. Wom be no wakeka. Ye be elections. Ekuru no hia. Wa bra man pay Mahama. Wa da baomiase. Wa bra wo general secretary. Wa da baomiase. Wo communication director. Wa da baomiase no na wo hwa asema eleka. Keso kasa. The massive area wada ma won no. The bond 2028 inyama be den obesesa. 2028 about no make sure there inyama bi no begina do. Inyama bi no begina do. The gestures are this very election ya predict mo abemi no. The man e bet sure how 2028 inyama abe den oboko. Ghana speaks na efi. Yentwe yan yaba ya botro. Mwakwaba inti NDC wamba waba back no may a whole special program on the return of John Dramani Mahama na nyema bi wa meken Mahama brace yourself no ona won hwe dem program won ka hwe meka de e ka bi o bia wo de boss yo on na wotiti fie a won posting won aba no sra ma wakonya da nko fi nya won automatic posting with reference to what? Nurses. Now I'm telling you, a cow near what the boss yo. Contracts in Yama be a yes, Cassam. I was so a sign, no by a cow now able to know what the boss yo, because I will be into the bear also. Damn identity. But back to NPP in summer. Some NPP party no, we both to wage now. Chairman to me was so more than was the phone. I feel was that was a son. One general secretary was a son. Stephen in team was a son. In Kofibio and so on Wakasa. They will rebrand the party. Now one bra. After the team making. Them Adena was it will be a established candidate, another establishment, one candidate in it. Them Suban Wonje. I may come both parties. Atmasi. Wonje them Subano. No man and Kwafon for one word, one for Yedman. The word of God is the word of the people, the word of the people is the word of God. I mean believe them statements all the time. Because America, some majority to walk to my LGBTQ, I am going to I want to one to say to me catch your day, yan about for your tone, young coupon, who knew baby are no mum, young quano, no yan Yan Adrena Yadrin Adiniano, Ujama and Ankasa. It's a long run, maybe penal. None is why to net out queen. No action now con, no idea now way too. I know my young coupon. It's an author can recently the young coupon choose to lead the Bia Mobia, and I choose the era no that theocracy era with you. So we'll take a foot to tell some of us, yes, I say a casa, Nankanyama bedam. Won't take a summer Eugene watch entry, okay. Take Dean, Tia some okay at the far. I am Papa Nado.
The president went to take radio. That time, the Kwabri chiefs and co-has, because they gave NPP the highest vote. Highest vote in a certain region.
Yeah.
And they had every right under the constitution of Ghana to demand for quality roads. Every right. What were the politics for? And then when the chiefs held this press conference, it's called Boniayekai, that the ingrate must remember in English. Then the president was at New Tech. I was watching live with senior members of our party. The president said, oh, then you see, was gladly circulating it a few days before. They were reminding Ghanaians what the president told us. I was shocked, Gabby, Randy. I was shocked. Hey, is this happening? Or is it a slip of tongue? Why was it? Because he kept repeating himself. I said, Then he went on, uses some, key personal indicators about assessing his own ministers. When the economy was just stumbling every day. Oh, Kenufrata, Amwakwata, Alanchamate, why is the best person? What kind of person indicators is my president using? So when we came, I came from England. We like-minded colleagues of mine, we met. And the meeting took place in my house. I'm telling Ghanaians, it took place in my house. 42 members of parliament. We all convened. And I invited Chemi Sabun, so as the leader of the caucus, and Honorable Joe Weiss to come and join. Because we wanted to go and meet the president quietly. Nobody was interested in the press conference. We had all worked for the ticket for him to be elected president, for us to be elected members of parliament. So we want to see him and discuss these things privately with him. That, hey, the way he's going, please. He may not run again, so, of course. But at least we have a party to win an election. So we're all concerned. What happened? We couldn't meet our president. We couldn't meet our president. Your own MPs, we couldn't meet him.
Why?
Randy, I think Manasseh has written copiously about it.
No, I'm asking you.
Because some of the MPs had voted against Michael Quay as speaker.
Oh.
So, yes. So we left it. Then we said, okay, some of us. Randy, do you know my oath as a member of parliament? Let me read it to you again today.
Okay.
Ghanaians, listen to me. I, Eugene Boachi Entry, having been elected a member of parliament, do in the Almighty God swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana, not NPP, Republic of Ghana. Because without Ghana, there's no NPP, there's no NDC. As by law established, that I will uphold, look at the adjective, uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of Ghana. And that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge the duties of the member of parliament. So help me God. So those people out there who are thinking because I go into parliament because of an NPP ticket, so I should go and hoodlike and sink, I behave as if I have no mind or no shells in my head. You heard what my father Pampirin told us. What is the parliament? You heard it? And so some of us, we are grandfathers who got Randy. We have grandkids. For people to insult us as if we are nobody, as if we can't think. And when we decide to hold a press conference and make the president aware that the continued tenure of Kenufrata was not going to union to our benefit, electorally.
So you held a press conference because you have been unable to meet him?
On the 22nd of October.
Because you have been unable to meet him?
Yes. Okay. Because now when you want something from what do you do? What do we do? You let Ghanaians know. And let every Ghanaian know that me, I've been consistent for the last 2 years about today. So what has happened today, I'm not part of it.
That's what I show. What's it? That's what I show. Pepe started at Casa from last year. Now my nyamara talk on every 8 years ibiano yes saban. But I there for the first time me think be there. So nyame bi anko ya them 8 years no. Obey 4 years. Depending on how nyama obey. Them vote here and the NDC fuenyi. One, when you don't vote in 2028. More reasons at the right time. Again, you be on 4% so I challenge you review. They be answer your why by research. Yimpa by our nature no. Enyama fonye. Bibi tum off from dama. No mama wa fono unti any interest bill. Into whether a popo aye bono wo boto etio. Dam na identity. Into bono wo be win but wo win no abed obobo phone. Na mmom anyi wonye meye a anhwe ne ya no aka 110. To wonye meye. Wonye meye wa ba wo ba no. Mamo bi mbe arrogant. Minister of flower pick woko. Mu mesan yimpa kasa man kasa te da Mustafa guy no. One built a very beautiful wall. One communication no. Get to the grassroots. Ono watu abon NDC funku 10 people fun ade ni a won fon bom man. Ghana funiara. And that is how we will move forward as a country. onye easy. 2028 elections will be dependent on some of these factors. 1, candidate NDC, 1 Baba. 2, legacy of Mahama. 3, candidate NPP, 1 Baba. January 3, no be decide 2028 election, but you do too early. It's in there, my bed and bay any day. A foot on Bama NDC. Yan papanom, yananom, nemianum, our. Na NPP so me be there being on asuti na ma ka cha won there won ko fie won ko sua na won bra a hantan no won monka ho won have to control power na da nko fom bo won di won si won fom won rebrand the party no party in front ma and then on fra nko fi bi look at there vote ma ha men obi anye bi anye true that be go and check 96. Ronnie's in here, I think 57%, if I'm correct. Yeah. That time population, you do them population. You might go in 39. Into your first time. Only that, you can believe that time voting, no what. From that time, now be seen that and this candidate be any watch NPP ni be alim. This is the first of its kind. Just like 2016, so no. Ebo unde na na do so twim da ma. It is a nyama koye 2028 in about one carry court because about 2012 message 2020 about 2012 okay court 2020 so okay court into March 2028 so on carry court but I don't know I make it too early for now. Adam better than any day NPP won ko fi won ko sua mesa ajubro wati na NDC wa ban so won hu da Ghana fo no woto mo won hu kasa won ma hantembe from won ma odo won ka kru numbo ye twan ye ba meka asem a chiro.
This is Hope TV.
Now Tidamasemi, I wanna was say Senyaman want us the NPP NDC in Ghana for the first time. One government to another government. OCA 2000. Say ten some akofo aka for running some runs so ka fa akofo ho. There was no way on Quebec there. Na ground of football party abon komo. But odo unity of purpose into no. She Mr. Rollins or Wakame Kofo. Nasro kakra.
Just to say a few words, and then I can do so.
Your Excellency, President, Your Excellency, the President-elect, Your Excellency, the Vice President-elect, members of the Council of State, colleagues, it is indeed an honor for me to find myself at this historic meeting. And this meeting is coming on at a time when the people of this country beginning to appreciate the need for us to forge a strong partnership and develop to the best extent possible the bipartisan spirit that we have in this country. We on our part wish you well. We on our part are ever prepared to assist you in governance. We on our part are prepared to put our experience at your disposal. So we all pray that the good Lord himself will help you in this task of nation building. Once again, congratulations to you, and congratulations to everyone.
Thank you. Mr. Jake Wofor, the President-elect.
Let me take this opportunity on behalf of my colleagues and the nation to congratulate you, members of your team, for the victory to form the new government that would lead us into the next 4 years. Should it turn out well, there's no doubt in my mind that Ghanaians will offer you another period of 4 years. That's, I'd like to welcome you to this castle and the problems that comes with this castle. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. Vice President, distinguished ministers of state, council of state members, my colleagues. I must start off with a big thank you to His Excellency the President for this message of goodwill you have just imparted. And I'm impressed. And it's right that it should be. The framers of our national constitution, in their wisdom, provided for multi-party democracy. And when you look around the world, you observe those countries that are making headway with this system of government. You see that perhaps the greatest virtue of the system is bipartisanship, to treat the national interest. So when moments of change of governance come, it becomes a spiritual affair. It's a spiritual changing of the pattern, national state pattern. And as I sit by you today, I believe there's something happening. In addition to the physical sitting together with you, there must be a spiritual communication between the two of us, in which the baton of states, figuratively, is moving from you to me, so that the ship of states continues on an even keel in the interest of all the peoples of the land. So I'm impressed. I thank you.
Me so that share no raho. Rollins nankasa wahin oko. Aliu Mahama oko. Atamos oko. Jacobi Chilanti oko. In the Kofo Sebiu but what creature. Adibio we wiase bia no minua owewe yo. Power just for a little period no we fi wonsa. Na nado anu anamo no de bia no prosefo obobba no ho ba no. De biala obobba no ho ban. Awo apart from nado bia vice president to suppose for obobba no ho ban de bia. But MPs and ministers will be a ordinary person. What then I wa here? Nte ya do anche na yimpa aye nchecher. Nte ameka cho de ye bompe anko be ya anko kamia na anka parliament ya by election bia. Na so be bia sebiu obi be fim. Nte bi bra ye ni a bra for nothing. Bompe nya me mo awонден. Na bra ho ase. At America no. Aya re ho de nko fu nya nde owan. So that was the first time. Iti awe did uncle futu wo na chiri no. Hu there were call. Just recently ya Sunanado wa welcome Mahama. Share no so.
Congratulate you once again for the remarkable victory that you and your party chalked on Saturday, the 7th of December. I want particularly to congratulate our historic lady, the first female vice president in our history. To say, madam, well done, and all of us are wishing you the very best of luck. You've become a trailblazer for lots of women, and it's an important step that has been taken. Mr. President, as you know, the statute that governs the transitional process requires us within 24 hours to establish a joint transition team, which will then supervise the whole process of the transfer of authority of power from my administration to yours. I've received the list of people that you are going to form the transition team from your side. On my side, I am bound by statute. The statute identifies those who should represent the government side, and they have all been duly notified. They'll be ready for the formal joint inauguration of the transition team this afternoon, which will take place at the conference center. I believe we're back to where we began in 2017. It was the same venue,
yes,
whereby we were in reverse positions.
Yes.
Yeah, but so that will take place this afternoon. But in the meantime, I thought it was important that we should have this few minutes together, meet the members of your team, and also take the opportunity to reassure the Ghanaian people of our determination to work together to ensure the seamless transfer of power and to continue to work together to deepen and consolidate democratic governance in our country. It's important for the future of Ghana, and it is important for the future of our continent that the world should see a successful, functioning African democracy. And Ghana has the privilege of being in the category of successful democracies on our continent.
I want to express my sincerest appreciation to you for that phone call you gave me, congratulating me. I think it was a good mark of statesmanship. And it gives me a sense of deja vu, like you said, to be back here again after so many years. And so we want to thank you for the courtesy and privilege giving us such short notice to pay this courtesy visit, and to say that democracy and Ghana is the winner after the electoral process. We think that on the day, despite all the anxieties people had, Ghana has successfully done it once again. And so we can be sure that our democracy is safe and that working together across bipartisan lines we can continue to deepen and consolidate that democracy. As you said, we're grateful that you nominated today to go through the beginnings of the transitional process. And we nominated our members. They were selected mostly based on institutional memory and experience. These are people, most of who worked with me in the former administration. And so we wanted some people with experience to combine with yours so that we're able to have a seamless transition. And so I want to thank you once again, and to thank the Ghanaian people for rising up to the occasion. And we look forward to continuing to work together.
Same way, sorry. She makes a work say. Inter baby said it, and now we are not catch a video be incompetent. We should catch a video a short man. No, who do on a water. Now, so look at how I know what case was so. I will date you, booth. Nay, say, Yama. Nija also some bo ba omiasuna na bado. Or early defeat no. O man Yama yedin. Na mission share. As what becomes of him in the since I need in the future in a way no, well, politics are likely to have an end. Yanshe, Nina early days, how I am about to wako. Nyame on show there, Ashe, or show you. So, on our phone call, Hawk investigations. In a while from call on it, Betek. My work out one day. Say, probably you should shame what the mom. Boy, BB soon come what the mama. But more than that, from if you always do scan away one, will be a guana for baby. Why do you be what that for baby? And whom baby a wafa? Hawk, Ubotum, a future in Panama. The Marso, our business, you and up there, one more new information. Hawk, Ubotum, Ayamo. For Hawk was 020-7841-980. 020-7841-980. And for Hawk investigations are Kuku on in our powerful. We be tell why you stream sonko podamo. And the cover BBR Obayamo. The Marso Urbano computer on your mouth. Company Cope in a better corporation where the papa or two more your website Esha a better dash app or penny be. But more than never share better nature. For better Coso, well, 0542 978514. 0542-978514. And from one website wabayamo, app wabayamo, CCTV camera, more kodo or Ubeni school or Bay Channel BB Odamo. From Intentum, the Master pay a documentary mawa, any of these numbers, no, you to me for any of them. I'm sure that I should missing the Inoki. We go bomb home ban and the 1,000 and some Makai. I'm sure the BBRC, the Bishia, I next week. Bye bye.